This is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Don Brennan, along with John Scalzi. Rebecca Vargas has the morning off. Now, John, yesterday morning about this time, there was a little tail, little circle, very ill-formed, but it was around Cape Canaveral. That turned into a tropical storm?
Yeah, you know what? It looked better organized to me yesterday morning
really?
than it did when they eventually named it. Yeah, it held together long enough that they decided to name the storm, so it became a tropical storm about 11 o'clock last night, 10 o'clock last night at around the Jacksonville area. So we have another named storm to add onto the roster for the year. So we're up to the J name now.
But they named it after it came even near us, so that's good. We had no worries about it.
You know, its effect on us has been very minimal, other than keeping us in this nice tropical steamy air mass that kept up our cloud cover, knocked down our temperatures a little bit, directed our winds off of Gulf waters, and again this morning is producing some rain showers on radar. So we'll continue to see that today. You can see the heavier rain storms to the north of us, all associated with the tropical storm Julian. That's going to continue. Julia continued to lift off toward Georgia, but the stream of moisture continuing to provide us with some rain showers throughout the morning and into the afternoon as well. It's not going to be an all-day rain out. You'll probably see periods of quiet weather, but you'll also see almost any time, almost anywhere, especially with a little daytime heating, chance of rainfall, and some of it could be heavy. Daytime highs in the upper 80s, rain chance at 50%. We'll have the complete detailed forecast in a few.
Thank you, John. Taking a look at Suncoast roadways right now. Manatee County moving along without a hitch, which is great to see at 6:02. People getting ready to head out the door to work and school. And at this point, there are no worries to getting where you want to go in Manatee County. And as you head down into Sarasota County, that too is pretty free and clear. 75, 301, 41, all moving along, all the way down into South County, where there is nothing stirring right now. And topping our news this morning, the victim in yesterday morning's fatal shooting in Sarasota has now been identified. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office says 31-year-old James Sasser was found lying in the front doorway of a home on Rita Street. Now, this home is next door to where Sasser reportedly lived, and the scene was active for most of the day, so Sasser's body was not removed from the doorway until late in the afternoon. Investigators have classified this as a death investigation. They have not released any further details about who may have been involved, but they do say that everyone involved has been accounted for. Dozens of Sasser's friends spent the day mourning together at Hurricane Mike's in Gulfgate, where he worked.
I respect the hell out of the man, and I just really, my heart goes out to his family.
It's scary. You know, it's something that I'm taking very serious. I'm having a murder in your neighborhood. You know, usually it's other neighborhoods, not this one.
The investigation is ongoing. As we said, we'll have more information on the case as it becomes available. In Bradenton, a 16-year-old student is recovering after a reported robbery that almost turned into a sexual battery case while she walked to her bus stop. Sheriff's deputies say a male suspect in his mid-20s grabbed the girl and pushed her into a nearby grassy area around 6 yesterday morning. That's when the suspect told the teen to take off her pants, and he also tried to remove her shirt. He then got spooked when a car drove by. He did take the student's cell phone, but fortunately, she was not injured.
I think if that car didn't go by, I could very likely be dead right now. So I think, in a way, that car saved my life.
Law enforcement is asking anyone with information to come forward. Meanwhile, the Manatee School District is taking steps to inform parents and keep students safe following this attack. The school district sent an electronic message to all parents alerting them about the incident. The district says it, along with the sheriff's office, plans to increase its presence in the area and check the lighting near the bus stops. The district also reminding all students to remain vigilant and aware of their surroundings. More than 2 years after a Manatee County man was shot and killed, an arrest has been made in connection to his murder. Manatee County Sheriff's detectives are now charging Tavares Johnson for the June 2014 shooting death of 29-year-old Samuel Edwards. Johnson is already in the county jail where he'd been serving time for aggravated assault and aggravated battery. Authorities were able to connect him to the shooting after a witness came forward. And Manatee County is about to get a little louder. According to the Bradenton Herald, in a 5-2 vote, the Manatee County Commission has approved a new noise ordinance for unincorporated parts of the county. The new ordinance will now allow higher decibel levels until 11 at night from Sunday to Thursday and until midnight on Fridays, Saturdays, and days that fall before a federal holiday. These changes will take effect in about 2 weeks, and the city of Bradenton still not certain on if it will also adopt the county's ordinance. Palmetto, by the way, still has not come up with a new ordinance. In Holmes Beach, commissioners have unanimously approved moving forward with a moratorium on chain businesses. Officials will now hold a second reading on the proposal at a later date. The moratorium would stop new permits for new retail establishments within city limits from being processed for 8 months. The decision comes after plans for a new Baskin-Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts received heavy criticism and concern from local residents and business owners. Manatee County looking ahead to its long-term future as part of a project called Florida 2030. The Florida Chamber joined county officials, businesses, and nonprofits for a town hall meeting yesterday. Among the issues discussed, workforce development, affordable housing, and transportation. State officials say by 2030, 6 million more people will call Florida home.
We're looking at a very broad spectrum of issues, talent, education, infrastructure, water, quality of life, everything that is going to impact a community's competitiveness for the long term.
I think Manatee County has a good outlook, and so we can stay ahead of the curve and prepare for the jobs of the future.
The Florida Chamber will visit each of the state's 67 counties within the next few months as part of the Florida 2030 project. And the city of Northport is zeroing in on a timetable for building a new fire station. City officials are hoping construction on the facility, which would be built on North Biscayne Drive, can start as soon as next month, with work finishing by late next year or early 2018. Fire Station 85 would be a hurricane-hardened 9,000 square foot facility that would allow units to continue operating there during a storm. Hundreds of new apartments and condos are in various stages of development in the Rosemary District, but one of the more unusual projects is up for a vote today. ABC 7's Ray Collins has the story.
Construction workers are everywhere you look in the Rosemary District. This area just north of downtown Sarasota has hundreds of new homes going up at every turn. And that includes plans for this narrow strip of land behind the Planned Parenthood building at the corner of Cohen and 8th.
It's a very quirky space. It's one of those weird opportunities that came along.
Rebecca Hopkins of Florida Studio Theater showed us the rendering of the artist housing or dormitory that is planned for this strip of land.
So it'll start right about here and it hangs over that fence, and that first line of cars there, it overhangs those, so they'll park underneath the building at that point, and that's how we get enough room.
They won't be big. Each two-story unit will be about 1,000 square feet and house 4 actors or apprentices.
It really does have a good ripple effect for the theater overall.
Steve Teresi is helping raise the $1.5 million for the project. He thinks this housing will enhance the quality of the theater's productions.
Great living conditions transcend into a happy actor.
Watching all this from a block away is Michael Bush, the guy who runs this nearby home resource furniture store. He says this project and the others going up around the Rosemary District is like watching a flower start to blossom.
Naturally, I think it's great. The Rosemary District continues to develop in such positive ways. And now we're talking about vision and creativity and you know, inflow of restaurants and arts programs and everything else. And it's really positive.
So those condo dorms are up for their first vote later tonight in front of the planning board at Sarasota City Hall. In the newsroom, Ray Collins, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Now, students in the Sarasota County School District now have the chance to graduate high school with an associate's degree. The State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota is teaming up with the district to offer an accelerated dual enrollment program for students in Northport and Venice high schools. Juniors from the high schools will be able to enroll in 15 or 16 credit hours per semester for the remainder of their high school career to graduate with the associate's degree. Interested students must have a 3.3 GPA or higher and must have scored at a college-ready level on the ACT, SAT, or PERT exam. A written recommendation from a high school counselor is also required. Speaking of the State College of Florida, low-income students now have more help to complete their degrees. According to the Herald Tribune, the college has just received a $2 million grant from the Department of Education aimed at helping students with academic planning. The grant will begin being dispersed in October and will be paid out in increments over 5 years. 9,000 students will receive aid through this grant. The college hopes the grant will help increase the retention rate of first-time college students and help them earn a degree in 3 years or less. And another honor for New College of Florida is U.S. News and World Report putting out its Best Colleges 2016 edition yesterday. In doing so, they list NCF as the 5th best liberal arts college in the U.S. Just last month, Princeton Review named it as one of the top undergraduate colleges in the country. New College also continues to be highlighted for its affordability, which is always good. The Oslo Repertory Theater in Sarasota wants to make sure that all of its customers can enjoy the shows. The Oslo recently installed a state-of-the-art hearing loop system throughout its theater. Now, it significantly improves the sound quality for those with hearing loss. The hearing loop is connected to the sound system, so now all patrons have to do is flip a switch on their hearing aid or cochlear implant to activate the loop.
I think that it will make it very comfortable for them. It won't, it will amplify the sound in a very positive way. It's not an interfering technology, so I think it will make them very comfortable.
Action. The new system will be ready for Oslo's first production this fall with Nicely Nicely and Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls. Goodwill Industries gearing up for next week's Giving Challenge with a 50s sock hop at the Classic Car Museum in Sarasota. During the Giving Challenge, nonprofits around the Suncoast will have 24 hours to raise money. Now, every dollar they get is matched by the Community Foundation of Sarasota County and the Patterson Foundation.
I run the Veterans Program at Goodwill. And so what will happen is if you're typically giving 100, we have so many sponsors through the Community Foundation and whatnot that will double it, and so your 100 turns into 200 instantly. Now the impact of that is I get to help more veterans.
$7 million was raised in a 24-hour period last year. They are flying high, and the 2016 challenge starts at noon next Tuesday. Look at that.
Ever been to a sock hop?
Yes, actually I have. Poodle skirts and, you know, high-waisted slacks for the men with their little, you know, saddle shoes. Yeah, I don't. I did more of the ducktail in my hair and the grease, but a little rolled-up T-shirt,
jacket kind of thing, huh?
Kanicki. I was like Kanicki.
Pictures to follow.
No.
Showers in the forecast for you today, intermittent at times, but nevertheless could be heavy when they do come. We have some heavy showers now moving into areas around Rotunda. We'll show you those on radar in a minute.
All right, thank you, John. A little greased lightning, right? Could Florida's citrus farmers get some help from the government due to the issues of citrus greening? We'll tell you coming up in Health Smart.
ABC7 is proud to present Line Dance Central. Now you can learn popular country and not-so-country line dances from the comfort of your own home. Just visit mysuncoast.com, click on Entertainment, and you'll be kicking up your boots or flip-flops in no time. Brought to you by the White Buffalo Saloon and Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Attention, this is an important message for anyone who had an IVC filter placed to prevent blood clots from traveling to their heart or lungs. Did your IVC filter move, break, or cause organ damage? The FDA warns that IVC filters may cause serious complications, such as heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, even death. If you or a loved one suffered serious complications, call IVC Filter Helpline now. You may be entitled to compensation. IVC filters are designed to prevent blood clots. If your IVC filter moved or broke and you suffered heart or lung damage, internal bleeding, or if a loved one died as a result, call IVC Filter Helpline today. Our network of experienced attorneys is ready to fight for you. You'll pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call today for a free confidential consultation. Don't fight this alone. Call IVC Filter Helpline now.
Please call 800-897-6764. That is 800-897-6764.
They say good things come to those that wait.
Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Are you one of the millions of Americans suffering from chronic knee pain? Have you been told knee replacement surgery is your only option? Then call now to see if you qualify for a breakthrough, all-natural treatment for knee pain relief. By using an FDA-approved product that replenishes the lubricant in your joints, a cushioning layer is created, allowing you to move smoothly and pain-free. This treatment is covered by most insurance, including Medicare. Call now and get your mobility back.
Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
So we're looking at air temperatures out there that are hovering around the 80-degree mark, 79 in Sarasota, and we even have temperatures that are over 80 degrees at Longboat Key. We're also seeing a southerly component to our wind, a strong southerly component, be it south-southwest or south-southeast. It has fluctuated around that southerly compass point throughout the evening. We're looking at a dew point 2 high at 75. So the air is rich in moisture, and that southerly flow continues to just pump up the moisture from the south. Newly formed tropical storm Julia continues to lift northward, kind of skirting the coast right now. All of the heavy thunderstorm activity is out in the Atlantic waters, but nevertheless, some of it being slung back toward the coastline there. They have a potential of seeing some pretty good rainfall amounts. This system will very slowly creep its way northward, move over Georgia, and then kind of fall apart. Will continue to be under this southerly flow that feeds the system, and it will help to bring us showers and thunderstorms from Gulf waters as you get that long fetch of air off of the Gulf. And it is producing at this hour some scattered showers, some of which are fairly decent rainfalls. We're looking at some that are moving right now out of Lakewood Ranch. Also Northport seeing some heavier rainfall. It's not the last they will see today. It's not the last you will see in Inglewood either, where you're getting some rainfall now that's pretty heavy right along Minnesota as well. Storms moving into areas of Rotunda producing some very heavy rainfall. So all of this part of, the smattering of showers that are out in the Gulf that are lifting to the north and will give us our higher, or at least elevated, rain chances over the next 48 hours, I think, until that low to the north of us basically washes away. So that's the deal. Some of the storms could produce some fairly heavy rainfall. It's not going to be all day rain out kind of rain. It won't be a continuous rain. But it will come in waves. It will be here and there, spotty, hit and miss kind of stuff. Numerous showers around, though. Some of you may not even see any rain, but most of you will. The tropical storm lifts north, fades away. The rain showers, the heaviest of them, remain offshore. We get the southerly flow, breezy at times, perhaps during the morning hours, but subsiding a bit as we head into the afternoon and evening. Periods of rain, we'll call it. Some heavy rain is possible, as we've just seen on radar, but a drier weekend shaping up for us. Watch the RPM computer model's rainfall futurecast, and you'll notice, there are places where you don't even see any rain, and then other places where the rain comes down in buckets, producing perhaps 2-3 inch rainfalls. So that's the way it's going to be. Hit and miss kind of stuff over the next several days. Elevated rain chances, non-severe in nature. If we do get thunderstorms, a lot of times we'll just get showers as well. A lot of cloud cover across the region. That'll keep our air temperatures down just a little bit into the upper 80s. So that, I guess, is a nice benefit from this system, in that perhaps we'll have some slightly lower cooling costs. Huh? South wind coming in at about 10 knots. That'll bring you a light chop with 2-foot seas. And the official Suncoast forecast has some drier weather in store. As we head into the weekend, I think we'll see a little bit more sunshine around here. Warmer temperatures too, though, Donnie.
Thank you, John. That sounds good. Well, if you like warmer temperatures, that is. And looking at the Suncoast roadways, they're getting a little warmer as volume is picking up. And you see on State Road 64 approaching the DeSoto Bridge and Green Bridge area of downtown Bradenton, picking up a little bit. Also around 75 on both sides of 75 on State Road 64. 41 South, just south of Cortez Road, is picking up, but no accidents or delays, no hot spots really to speak of. Sarasota County 2 looking good. A little bit of action on Bee Ridge Road Fruitville Road as you exit 75 and head westbound. But again, nothing major on Suncoast roadways this morning. It's time now to meet this week's amazing Suncoast woman as ABC7's Linda Carson has her story.
Robin Fossey moved to Sarasota with her family at age 4 and grew up here.
I was a Brentwood superstar. I attended McIntosh Middle and Sarasota Middle, and I'm a proud graduate of New Directions High School. College was something that wasn't necessarily in the cards for me. Neither one of my parents were high school graduates, so it was uncharted territory.
But Robin was undaunted.
I started my college experience at Hillsborough Community College in Tampa, which was really a great opportunity for me, and I'm so glad that I made that move. And then I transferred to Florida State.
After college, she became a caseworker for Head Start in Manatee County.
I was a single mother. It became very evident that I needed to do something else, and so that's when I went and pursued my master's in business from USF.
Once she got her master's, she went to work for Big Brothers Big Sisters.
It was truly an honor to work for that organization because as a child, I had a big sister with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and so I benefited directly from the program.
She had found the work she was destined to do.
There's purpose. I really believe in living a purpose-driven life.
She loves helping people, whether it's inspiring a child to get an education,
or whether it's a person who's ill fighting a disease like Parkinson's disease. Whatever it is, helping people to live their best life.
She's held numerous positions in this field.
I worked with the Education Foundation most recently prior to coming to NeuroChallenge Foundation, and I worked for Sylvan Learning Centers, and then I worked for the American Cancer Society.
She says her position as Executive Director of NeuroChallenge is a perfect fit.
I am leading an expansion of the NeuroChallenge Foundation for Parkinson's into Manatee County, into Charlotte counties, and to reach as many people, more people in Sarasota counties. We are dedicated to improving the lives of people with Parkinson's and their caregivers.
Life is good. She's in a happy relationship, and her son is now 15.
He's at Sarasota High School. I call him my athletic scholar. He is in the ACE program, plays football, plays basketball, and is just a really, really great kid.
And her life lesson?
Be resilient, be authentic, and always find something to be grateful for. Always.
They're working really hard here at NeuroChallenge, getting ready for the Giving Challenge Tuesday, September 20th. They're hoping donations that day will allow them to expand their services and their programs. Linda Carson, ABC7, your Suncoast News.
And still ahead on Good Morning Suncoast, Apple is speaking out about the criticism over the use of wireless headphones for their iPhone 7. You'll hear what they have to say about that coming up.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, I have an important message. You may be entitled to receive disability benefits through Social Security. You'll be matched up with an advocate who will evaluate your situation, handle your application, deal with Social Security for you, and handle all appeals and hearings. Best of all, there are no upfront fees, so you pay nothing until you receive your benefits. Call the Citizens Disability Helpline today for a free, no-obligation consultation.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. You'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information.
They had obviously researched every place, not just given me names. They found me a place for what she could afford, and it was magnificent.
We're now very confident that she's safe, and they just helped every step of the way, and I can't thank them enough.
So if you're struggling to find reliable senior living information, call A Place for Mom. This is a free service, and you can trust them to help you.
Call right now to get your free Senior Care Compass ebook. Find out about the 5 best-kept secrets on financing senior care and assisted living.
Call now, 800-290-0352. 800-290-0352.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month, complimentary maintenance included, at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Welcome back. It's 6:47, and in an exclusive interview with ABC's, 6:27, in an exclusive interview with ABC News, Apple's CEO is talking about the already notorious AirPods, which have been the subject of ridicule since being unveiled last week. Here's ABC's Kenneth Gibson.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Robin Roberts goes one-on-one with Apple CEO Tim Cook and gets a sneak peek of the buzziest accessory of the fall, the new wireless AirPod headphones.
By snipping the wires, I have never personally had one fall out.
Oh, let me see those.
Yeah, you got to see this.
Let me see these suckers.
You got to see this. And try it out.
Okay.
I've been on treadmills, walking, doing all the things that
dancing,
I normally do.
Twerking.
Yeah, and you don't have, you know how you walk around with the
Right.
earbuds and they constantly get caught on something?
Right.
You never have that problem here.
And that's not the only secret revealed about the new iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Coming up at 7 o'clock, we'll have Robin's entire interview with Apple CEO Tim Cook. With your GMA First Look, I'm Candace Gibson, ABC News, New York.
Jack.
Before I had the shooting, burning, pins and needles of diabetic nerve pain, these feet played shortstop in high school, learned the horn from my dad, and played gigs from New York to Miami. But I couldn't bear my diabetic nerve pain any longer. So I talked to my doctor, and he prescribed Lyrica.
Nerve damage from diabetes causes diabetic nerve pain. Lyrica is FDA approved to treat this pain, from moderate to even severe diabetic nerve pain. Lyrica may cause serious allergic reactions or suicidal thoughts or actions. Tell your doctor right away if you have these, new or worsening depression, or unusual changes in mood or behavior, or swelling, trouble breathing, rash, hives, blisters, muscle pain with fever, tired feeling, or blurry vision. Common side effects are dizziness, sleepiness, weight gain, and swelling of hands, legs, and feet. Don't drink alcohol while taking Lyrica. Don't drive or use machinery until you know how Lyrica affects you. Those who have had a drug or alcohol problem may be more likely to misuse Lyrica.
Now I have less diabetic nerve pain. These feet would like to keep the beat going.
Ask your doctor about Lyrica.
The official Suncoast Storm team at ABC 7. We're here for you.
So, you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So, pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half-mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U, for an independent you.
1-800-350-9872.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPV.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
Looking for carpet? Look no further. Minnesota Flooring has Smart Strand carpet as low as $1.79 per square foot. Installed, no add-ons or extras. Unbelievable? Minnesota Flooring can have in-stock carpet installed in your home in 48 hours for as low as $1.99 per square foot. Don't miss these prices. Visit Minnesota Flooring today.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Coming up on Good Morning Suncoast, Hillary Clinton spending one more day resting up before returning to the campaign trail, while the Donald will reveal details of his own health today. Plus, why the White House says they do not plan on issuing a pardon to Edward Snowden despite his request. And U.S. Olympic athletes now in the defense after Russian hackers released their medical records. What they have to say about the issue.
Live from the ABC 7 studios, this is Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you.
Welcome back. I'm Don Brennan, along with John Scalzi. Rebecca has the morning off, but Hillary Clinton now having the morning off too, taking an extra day of rest. And it's really gotten so ugly out there that she might be suffering from exhaustion.
Sure, she might be. Yeah. I know I would.
Her arms are too short to box with the Trumpster, man.
I can't even imagine what it's like to be on those campaign trails.
It's just gotten really, really ugly.
I mean, I listened to a interview once on the radio with one of the people who are involved in those political processes. I guess he was a pollster or something. And he was talking about, I mean, the days are 20 hours long, you know, and it's like nonstop from one town to another, and you eat whatever's thrown in front of you.
Rubber chicken,
and,
sir.
oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine the dedication that it takes to run for an office.
And not only that, but you have to remain passionate. Obviously, you're passionate about your beliefs, but also about saying